And new tonight, a group of Georgia lawmakers is pushing to increase the state's minimum wage to $15 an hour. Good evening. I'm Faith Jesse.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Right now, the state's minimum wage is $5.15, one of the lowest in the nation.
Yeah, the federal minimum wage is $7.25, and that has remained at that level since 2009. Joe Ripley spoke with lawmakers to get a sense of how this could affect workers in Georgia.
Ashley Buzzy recently moved her gift shop to Atlanta's Summer Hill neighborhood, an area where redevelopment is leading to an increased cost of living.
We run a small team here at the shop, and I'm not interested in having a ton of turnover. Obviously, people have to move on from retail jobs for different reasons, but I don't want that reason to be because of pay.
Buzzy says she already pays all her employees at least $15 an hour, more than twice the federal minimum wage of $7.25, a wage that hasn't changed in 14 years. In Georgia, some students, farmers, and certain small business employees not covered by the federal minimum wage may earn the state's minimum wage of $5.15 an hour.
I mean, it's just impossible to live off of that. I think that would render you functionally homeless in most situations unless you have somebody else to live with or, a lot of roommates. So it doesn't seem sustainable.
Democratic State Representative Dewey McClain filed the bill last week aiming to raise the state's minimum wage to $15 an hour.
We always talk about we're the #1 place to do business. We always be the #1 place to do everything, but we don't have the #1 salary for people to work.
$15 an hour equates to $31,200 a year before taxes. Democratic State Representative Stacey Evans filed another bill to allow local governments to set their own minimum wage.
This is a local control issue. The city of Atlanta wants to have a higher minimum wage within its boundaries. It should be able to do so just like any other city or county across our state.
Several opposing Republican lawmakers declined to go on camera, but told me they believe businesses could raise prices or go under should the minimum wage increase.
Representative McClain tells me since becoming a state lawmaker in 2013, he's tried unsuccessfully 6 times to raise the minimum wage in Georgia. He's hopeful at least this session it'll make it to a floor vote. In Atlanta, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.